Well, joining us now at RMIT University, as he always does on a Monday morning, Professor Joe Siracusa. Good morning to you, Joe. Hope things are well. So on to Kamala Harris. How much of an impact do you think that to have? I mean, are we sort of getting to the point now where Sleepy Joe is going to be the guy?
Yes, I think we are. Good morning, everybody. Look, Kamala Harris's availability as vice president is probably the most exciting thing this campaign can have. I mean, she's black, she's Californian, she can deliver the state. I mean, this would be big news for Biden. Keep in mind that Biden is leader of the center-right party in America, and center-right party of the Democrats, and Bernie Sanders is center-left. They're both in their late 70s, and Kamala Harris would be a breath of fresh air. Look, tomorrow, or Tuesday in America, is Custer's last stand for Bernie Sanders. If he doesn't win this, I think Biden will be unstoppable. I mean, in fact, his lead will be insurmountable. So Bernie's got one more time to roll the dice, and you know, he beat Hillary on this turf 3.5, 4 years ago, so he knows how to do it. The trouble is that the suburbs in outside of Detroit, etc., I don't think they're as keen about Bernie as they used to be. You know, Americans are divided now between haves and have-nots, and they're looking at both of these candidates about, you know, how they can position themselves in the future. And some people, they see health care with Bernie, and they say, yeah, that's the way forward. We even have more bargaining power in our unions. And with Biden, they see a kind of reform of the Obamacare Act. So, you know, health's important for Americans, particularly as this coronavirus comes down on America like a tsunami. I mean, people have to position themselves for this. So, you know, hold your seats. But I think it's going to be a hell of a race in Michigan. It's going to be very close. But Kamala Harris, as a running mate for Joe Biden, would really spark things up. I think she'd be a wonderful opponent. And look, in America, we often get the lesser of two evils. Sometimes we even get the evils of two lessers. And I think Harris would just do it for Biden. She'd pick up all those women who are angry that Senator Warren from Massachusetts didn't get any further, or anybody else. I mean, there are 6 women who ran for president, and no one's standing anymore. So Harris sort of revitalizes that. And I'm old enough to remember Geraldine Ferraro when she ran as vice president. She was very, very effective. Of course, you know, they gave her a bad time, too. They said her husband was involved in the mob in New York, which may not have been true. But I think having a woman in there on the final days would be very, very exciting. And I'd love to see Harris go up against Mike Pence. Wouldn't that be something?
What about Klobuchar?
Well, Klobuchar doesn't have all those delegates from California. You know, when you choose your running mate, like your partner for life, you want to make sure there's some money in the bank or some emotions. And while Amy would be very good, I think, as head of Homeland Security or even Secretary of State, I don't think she's going to deliver the big states that Biden's people are thinking about. They're getting very calculated right now. And, you know, she's wonderful to have on their side, but not as much as Harris. Harris ticks all the boxes. African-American woman, California, you know, big votes over there. I mean, she'd be my favorite.
All right. Joe Siracusa, as always, good to get your thoughts on a Monday. We'll chat to you again next week.
Okay, thank you.